Are you over it?
I don't like to cook, I like to eat.
You like to eat? Okay, not to cook, okay. But you like to eat.
What do I like to eat?
Well, who does the cooking then? Do you?
I do.
You, oh my, why did you have to do it? Okay.
I
All right.
cook for one, I cook for me.
You cook for one.
Unless we're
okay.
there.
Yeah.
And we.
And you cook for 3 or 5, 4,
Yeah.
I can count. Okay. You know, so now when you're doing your daily, do you eat out very much? Maybe
No.
twice a month. So you are cooking at home
Yes.
quite a bit. Okay. What do you like to make it on? Do you keep it pretty simple when you're cooking? Do you like
Yeah,
more?
I make one thing and eat it for a week or 10 days. I put some in the freezer.
It's the truth.
Good job. When I was
Because
single, I used to do it all the
I
time.
don't like to cook, so
Yeah.
I just like to eat.
Hey, did you used to like to eat, cook in your past, or is it just like your whole
No,
life?
I've
Like,
always just liked to eat.
okay, good. Well, if it makes you feel
And I
better.
had a big family and I got tired of it.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel any better, I've been doing this 15 years and I hate cooking and I own the company, so I've got you covered there. All right. So when you're cooking, the 3 important things for you are nutrition, flavor, then speed. Why is nutrition important to you? And how do you try to accomplish that? So
Um,
why is it important?
Well, it's because it's how we stay healthy.
Okay.
It's-
Alive. Staying alive's good.
I know it seems like a silly question, but I talk to a lot of people that are like, I don't, or, you know, my mom and dad had diabetes or heart disease and I don't want that, or I'm trying to lose weight, or I'm on a journey, whatever, you know, they're dealing with, so. So to stay healthy, how do you try to eat healthy then? Everybody's got their own
I
method.
make all my own desserts and I use whole wheat.
Okay, okay.
I grind it myself.
We know what she likes, doesn't she?
Yeah, I eat dinner so I can have dessert.
Gotcha. I remember my
Her
grand,
desserts are really, really, really good.
are they?
Oh, yeah.
She's your mother's daughter.
Oh. She was just sampling it for you to make sure you
I
taste it.
thought maybe you wanted to finish it. I'm
Let's
just
see if
used,
I like it. I'll-
I'm just used,
Oh,
I'm just used to having my son next to me.
Okay, just the other thing. All right, and then do you have heart disease, high blood pressure, is that you or family?
I have my.
We all
blood
do.
You all got high blood pressure,
pressure.
okay. All right, biggest challenge to eating healthy is taste, which is number 2 for you is flavor.
Yeah.
Just not tasting
It
good?
has to taste good.
Yeah, but
I
it
don't
tastes-
make it.
I like your thinking, okay, great.
Anything that's really nutritious and doesn't taste that great.
Traditionally, you're right, you're totally right, right? Yeah, like it tastes like bark, or like that whole, like, or maybe grass, or morass.
Dandelions.
Ugh, yeah. All right, we'll talk about
We were raised on grass, weren't we?
Are we siblings?
Yes.
Would you like, would you like to see?
And lentils, chicken, broccoli, anything else you like to cook?
Well, I wasn't.
What's a lentil?
Here, you finish
Lentils,
that.
I love that. Well, because I can't think of anything else right now.
Whatever, and if you made a meal that you like to make, maybe you've got a simple, like I had a chicken breast side of vegetables was something I would do. Or if you do casseroles, like little ones you make, so whatever you make for the week and whatever.
Well, that's what I made for the last 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness, we gotta develop your palate there.
It's, anyway.
Wait.
I
We're
I-
not way out. That's right. Last
What are lentils?
Oh, I just made my lentil soup. I cook it with, ground.
That's how you hide
What?
it, in the soup.
Vegetables?
No, the lentils are good for you.
Yeah.
Those are really good for you.
Yeah.
They're like a, you
His
know,
wife,
split pea
his
soup.
wife has never cooked
You
it.
ever seen split peas, like when they're,
I've seen these, but
when they're just like a circle, with their half a circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a
those are
lentil
lentils.
looks like.
And they're
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. They're good for
Okay,
you.
so Jill, Jim, and remind me your name?
Hillary,
That's right, Hillary, sorry. All right.
Jill, Hill, Jim.
Mm. So, and we all cooked, and tell me, who does the cooking in your home? What's dinner time like? Do we like cook and hate it? Do we eat together? Is it fun for
I
yourself?
don't like cooking.
You don't like
I
cooking?
gotta
Okay.
cook, clean up.
Okay.
We eat.
I'd rather cook, I don't like cleaning up.
You never could.
That doesn't mean she doesn't like it.
Oh, now we know. Our house, it's a free-for-all. You just eat when you're hungry and fix it yourself.
Figure it out, huh? Okay.
There's maybe 1 or 2 meals a week.
A week,
we eat
yeah.
Together.
You all do together, okay, most of the time. And who's doing most of the cooking when that happens? Mom here?
Mhm.
Yeah, and you're over cooking, I hear.
And I'm what?
Over it, like
You're
done
done with
cooking,
it.
done cooking. you'd like it if somebody else did more of it since they're
I
so
would like to
passionate
just
about it?
call 1-800 and have it delivered.
That's, it's called
So-
DoorDash.
Sure is, I know.
Yeah, that's
I've
awesome.
never done it with a meal, but.
Oh, you haven't done it?
Huh,
Oh, yeah, it's a complete waste of money and it's so fun.
waste of money, it's so fun.
Yeah. All right, so when planning your guys' daily meals, the things for you are speed, nutrition, and flavor. Why is speed most important to you guys?
We're always in a hurry.
Yeah,
Nice one to get it over with.
and I wanna hurry and eat.
Okay,
She's coming home from work, he's maybe somewhere, and I'm here, and then there's one other that drags in, and another one that drags, we have,
no,
we have an odd household at our house.
yeah,
Yeah, makes it a little bit challenging.
okay. So always in a hurry, good. Tell me about nutrition, why is that important to you guys, and how do you all try to accomplish it?
Well, we
Eat
don't
when
mind
you're
dying.
hungry.
What did you say?
Eat when you're hungry.
Eat when you're hungry.
That would be all the time for me.
We eat a lot of proteins,
A lot of proteins, okay,
okay?
yeah, a lot of proteins.
I would
And a
say
salad.
80% of what we eat is protein in some form or fashion.
Okay.
Usually, yeah.
A little high.
I had to buy potatoes today.
Yeah, what's
Oh
that like
my
for you?
gosh.
Yeah, they're little tiny things.
Were they, did you eat them yet, or just bought them?
Oh, I gotta cook them.
Oh, well, I'm gonna cook some, are we cooking potatoes tonight?
Yes.
I'm not used to buying potatoes.
Usually we get the big fellas.
Oh, yeah, the big Idaho's, big Idaho Russets.
We're from Idaho.
Okay, gotcha. I follow a farmer on TikTok on Idaho. He's up there. All right, so, for the protein, is there any reason you guys, and then with the vegetables, do we eat a lot of vegetables? Not very much?
A lot of
Some?
salads,
A lot of salads.
usually with, throw together with whatever, the chicken, whichever.
We could always eat more vegetables.
Okay, great. And we don't, because they don't taste good?
No, I
Because they're
cook,
part of it.
vegetables,
Okay, gotcha.
not generally.
Not general, okay, good, all right.
But you guys,
You guys do-
hey, I open up a can of chicken, or I mean corn once in a while.
Can of quart of beans, and here you go, quart of a can of beans, there you go.
Okay, we had a can of, okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Heart disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, who had all that?
We all do.
Y'all got that?
I don't have that, I don't have heart issues.
You don't have any?
But they're mainstream, so I guess I do.
They're part of it, they're part of it, okay. Biggest challenge eating healthy is shopping, tell me about that, Joe.
I hate shopping.
I do too.
I hate going to the grocery store.
Okay.
And I went today and it was very emotional.
Was it?
Yeah.
You sore afterwards and?
Just
She's
about.
got PTSD tonight.
Was that it? Well, I'm gonna cook
I
it.
just don't like it.
You don't like it?
It gives me a lot of anxiety.
Where do you shop at?
Well, Jim usually does it. Or Hillary usually does it.
That is that level, yeah, you do the shopping.
I went today.
Okay,
I do it once every couple of weeks.
good job.
No,
good
it-
job. Every
She
couple of
usually
months?
goes to Smith's, sometimes Macy's, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Macy's, okay.
And if we really feel rich, we go to Harmon's.
I know, you're,
We haven't been to Harmony in years.
I was a week ago.
Buying flowers.
well, it was there a week ago. Like, so, I know, we're big Winco
Yeah, I
shoppers,
told
but
you
it's
to go
like-
around.
You got a teacher?
Oh, Winkle's fun,
I love
but
it.
it's way too far away.
Oh, is it
It's
too
just
far
not
from here?
convenient.
Yeah.
I've never seen a window.
Hillary, you got to teach her about ordering online, so she can sit at home and order and then just drive up and they drop it in her car for her.
Yeah, but they charge you for that. So I'm gonna go too, she calls me and says,
Oh,
pick
you
this up before I get home.
Okay, okay. No, I didn't know they charged you for picking up groceries. Usually order pickup, I thought was free, no?
No.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'm gonna pick up.
You're, Hillary, I heard. You can have, okay,
She's
good.
free.
So it sounds like for everybody, what we really need to focus on tonight is speed and easy.
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Nutrition.
And nutrition, yeah, we'll hit on nutrition, okay. Yeah, you had that. Yeah, number one, number two, okay, good shit. What kind of flavors we all like? Salty, spicy, savory, carb, sugar, meats, all of
You
it?
nailed them all.
Okay, perfect, all right. Well, let's jump in with cooking, you guys. So I'm gonna, I'll tell
Tell
you.
him this is gonna be a tough group.
No, I didn't give them a heads up, I'm so sorry.
That's probably
Why
why
they
Take it as
invited
Anna.
you.
Yeah, our mother raised us with one of these.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
this is a lot nicer though.
Well, it's newer. 'cause
Yeah.
that's what-
I showed them mine, but it's all broken.
Oh, is
When they
it?
were here, yeah, see, when I had another party, it was just these two, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then just you, and you two?
No,
Yeah.
Or was there more people?
there were more people.
Brent and, you
Brent
remember
and
Brent and
Cynthia.
Cynthia?
Yeah.
Henderson's.
In Henderson.
Not
The
a
one
really
is
big.
Brett and Cynthia.
The standard answer is no, I don't. I don't remember. I have a condition where I have no facial recognition. It's very difficult for me. So I literally could see you tomorrow at the grocery store and probably walk right by you without, I have no facial. It's got a really
I'm gonna
fancy
use
name.
that excuse.
That's what it is. I have this condition about faces. I don't know. So
Except I can see faces.
It's
the names
based-
I don't
it's the
remember.
names.
It's based dyslexia.
Face it is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's such a thing, Ruth.
I don't, my
Okay.
coworker says when she's bad at math, she has math dyslexia. Yeah.
All right, well, let me jump in and share with you guys a little bit about us. So we're a two-part company. We do offer cooking classes and cooking equipment. And the type of cooking that we do two different types of cooking classes. The first one is the one that we're having tonight. This is our introductory class. We're gonna teach y'all how to like cut your cooking time in half. I don't know if that's relevant to anybody. We're gonna go over the 5 killers of flavor when you cook. It feels like picking it up. It's literally like you
Okay,
can,
and I'm
like,
sure Matt.
it's so fancy, yeah, it's so fun. We're gonna go over the 5 killers of flavor and nutrition when we cook. We're gonna do 2 different science experiments tonight, so it's gonna be some fun. The food's gonna be the best part. We're gonna make fried chicken with no oil and no batter, garlic mashed potatoes, lasagna, salad, and applesauce. The entire meal is gonna be about 500 calories a person. It's gonna take us about 45 minutes to make all that food mess around once we get going. If I was doing this at home by myself, obviously I wouldn't make 7 dishes. But you'll see that you can easily throw together dinner in less than 10 minutes and done cooking under 20. Which goes to our main cooking class, which is the other type of classes that we do. And we do those, the closest one for you all here is in Harriman. Yeah, Harriman. We also do them in Logan, and St. George, and Grantsville, Tooele, Ogden. And at those classes, we don't do highfalutin cooking. We don't do like what you see at Harmon's, the sushi and souffles and all that. We specialize in like Thursday, like normal people food. Like your one meal that you're gonna make on Monday cooking for you.
But I love cheese and egg souffle.
Oh, good. I'm just not gonna teach you how to do that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
I wanna just go out and buy that, have a nice dinner.
That's what I'd say. Yeah, I get you. And so, and then whenever you cook, so that's our education component. And then whenever you cook, you gotta cook on something. Have y'all heard of Salad Master before?
No,
I
You know,
have,
You have?
from years ago.
Years
I
ago?
don't know why, but I.
You have? Okay. That's this chopper that's here. That's the cookware. I got introduced to them 15 years ago. I was a vice president of the company. I came to a dinner just like this. And I just, I like y'all, well, actually worse. I ate out 6-7 nights a week because I wasn't, as a single guy, I wasn't gonna watching pot stir for an hour just to eat for 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And so when I saw this, I was absolutely blown away. I got all the way through dinner. They told me the prices I'll talk about in a second. I got through dinner, I was like, this stuff's got all of it. And then we were gonna do the final experiment, which really was there. And now, like I said, we've opened up multiple offices. I'm really proud about what we do because my mission is to make a difference in the health and wellness of families. And one of the biggest part of that is the cooking. And it's a real pain in the rear, yes? Right?
Yes.
And so Salad Master we call it the retirement from cooking, making it easy. So we like to say is that when you have the right education, the right equipment, we help families bridge that gap between a busy life and even closer to maybe how they'd like to. You know, look good on there, just a little, looks like a, what's that, Big Mac? Is that what they call it?
McDonald's.
Big chemicals, I know, yeah. Chemicals, I call it.
The chemicals.
Chemicals. So here's the menu for tonight, what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna tell you about Salad Master and how they work, because it works a little bit different than traditional pots and the cookware. Then we're gonna cook. You guys know what we do after we cook? We eat. Good job, piece of chicken.
And we do the dishes.
She does the dishes. See, full service here tonight. She comes with every set. After we eat, we're gonna do something called the pollution test. Now, I saw that you guys brought your different types of cookware, which is so perfect. I used to go to the store, my Teflon would scratch off there, and then I'd see all the different lines. I'd see other stainless steels, non-sticks, green pans, ceramic, hex-clad, whatever. And I used to wonder what's the difference in those coatings. I know some of them are supposed to be okay, some are supposed to be toxic for you. We're gonna do a science experiment after we eat that you'll probably talk about tomorrow. you know,
It'll
throughout
still
the
be
week.
tasty.
They were a gift for Christmas, so,
Oh, good.
from my daughter-in-law, you'd be nice.
I'm gonna be real nice to them. I mean, they may not
They're
be
not
nice.
here.
They might not be nice to you, but they might not be nice, so. When we're done with that, if you guys wanna look at the sets and specials of Salad Master, just let us know before we go. I always like to say this right up front, we don't do any high pressure sales, you will not experience that tonight. Our main goal tonight is you have so much fun and you learn so much, this is such a value of time, you wanna share with other families. Sound good? Okay. Let me do the one sales thing to get that out of the way, because everybody wants to know the prices of Salad Master. Salad Master's priced like a normal kitchen appliance, like if you went and bought a new refrigerator or a new stove.
$5,000?
Mm-hmm. We have pieces that are $100, we have pieces that are $1,200, we have a little grandma set that's like $1,700. We have the executive chef set, which is everything on the inside and on the back. It gets delivered on a pallet, it's about $17,000 for that guy there. Most families that get this usually have about 23 kids. We sell a lot in Southern Utah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
They're all places.
Oh, no, I think the polygamous like this is what you're
Oh
saying.
my
We're
gosh,
getting
they love.
recorded, we
Yeah.
probably had better.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
This is all internal. This is just for training. They do. They love it because it saves so much on their grocery bill, and because of the levels they cook, it's so fast. So not only does it save money by using this cookware, it also is so much faster than the nutrition goes farther. So they love it. The set that we're cooking on, well, the set that we normally cook on usually has a bunch more pieces, and it's about 4,000 or about $100 a month if somebody did the financing like I did. We find that most families that are cooking at your age are like half that or less than that. Just kind of some of our step-ins that usually work. If that sounds crazy to you, that price tag sounded really crazy to me.
Sounds crazy.
Good, glad, good, we're in the crazy bill together. And so by the end, I'll show you that there was a big difference in why it is now. But we'll go over that. So if you want to look, just let us know. Okay, so let's do these 2 pages, and then we're gonna start cooking. So Salad Master started back in 1946 with this machine here. Now y'all have seen one of these
Yes.
before. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people say it looks like a meat grinder, like a pasta maker. This one's designed for produce because one of the hardest parts about cooking, the most time consuming, is all that flipping and chopping you gotta do. So each one of these cones has 6 blades on it. It's got a little pin. So every time you turn the handle one time, it's like having 6 knives in your hand. So it makes chopping way, way faster. It's safe to run your hand on the outside. Okay, it's like feeding a horse, and it's safe to run your hand on the inside. There's nothing in here to cut you. What we do want to do is whenever we're using it, we always want to keep our fingers on top of the plastic. Okay, so no reaching down here. Don't try and push that last little piece of food through. Otherwise, Jim, you end up with a chef salad. Okay, let's not do that.
Oh, don't do that.
If we have anything small like radishes, mushrooms, or those little potatoes you were talking about, we can put them in the back here, and that'll protect our fingers while we do it that way. Some people like that. Okay? It's faster on the front. You'll see us mostly using the front tonight, but then the back is available if you want to do that. 3 things I love about this machine. I love that it's got the curved legs, so I can cut right into my bowl or right into my pan. Second, that I loved it is that because it's so fast, I started eating so much more fruits and vegetables because it was so easy. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't have to sit here and chop for an hour. You just, and it's done.
Well, why not buy it just already chopped?
You could do that. You
Yeah.
pay a premium for that. You
So
pay
they
more,
do.
but then that totally worked. I also like because my food didn't go in the refrigerator and die anymore. Like zucchini, you can't buy that pre-chopped, you know.
True.
And so I like them in there so I can pull them. Yeah, they kind of get weird, right? Bell peppers, you know, some of that stuff. So the other thing I love, these come with a lifetime warranty, so with life-changing dinner. So if these blades ever go dull, you guys get brand new blades. And what we do with this is the one piece of Salad Master we try not to sell. I'd like to give you one as a gift. So what we do is if you have us come over to your home, bring over 2 other families, nobody has to buy anything, and we give you this $500 chopper for free. Okay, we thought she liked you.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. Smart girl. Smart
Who's
girl.
coming for dinner?
I can't
You
do that.
need to be over dinner, so good.
We're gonna have leftover spaghetti, so this is awesome.
This is great. And so the thing I'll share with you about this is that as we're going along, we're gonna be talking about diabetes and heart disease and cancer and weight loss. And does anybody we all have kids, grandbabies, that kind of thing? Okay. We're gonna be talking about an information that really will make it impact them because they cook every day. Yeah. right? Most of the time, we hope they do. Right? So if they're doing all that cooking, that's important. So let me leave you, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you this. What you wanna do, make a list of names of people that you'd like to have over for dinner. Don't worry about the phone number. This is for a different program. You're gonna be calling and texting your people, not me, so don't write that down, I don't care. Unless you want to, I guess. So make a list. Who we like to cook for is we call champs. That would be couples, people that are health conscious, health concerns, busy moms and dads, empty nesters, 30 to 75-ish, and financially stable. They both have jobs, own their own home, or the equivalent.
Retired might not be.
Retired, yeah, comfortably retired works. Like, we do a lot of the, we call them the, somehow I got the single ladies ward. And so it's all the single ladies always come to these, they have.
And I would,
But retired totally works.
Yeah.
is there anything that is a KIDS? Kids?
What's that?
Kids. I would invite my kids.
Oh, yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would totally work, so. All right, and so worldwide distribution, so Salad Master's in over 60 countries. They've been around, we're on our 80th year. All the cookware is made in the USA, and it comes with a lifetime warranty. Now, if you guys know, lifetime warranties, they seem like they're more of a sales gimmick these days than real. Salad Master should say guaranteed for life. So when I first started doing this in Portland, I had a gentleman that reached out to me, and he goes, I bought Salad Master 25 years ago when he was like 20, the little guy. And he's like, all my friends ask me, how much money are you spending on pots and pans? Well, 25 years later passed by, and back in the day, these handles used to be fixed on here, water would work its way into rust the welds, the hands would fall off. That happened to 2 of his pans. We sent them back here to West Bend, Wisconsin, and 2 weeks later, they sent him brand new pieces with all the upgrades. So when they say lifetime, they actually mean it. He's like, who's laughing now? I've had healthy, delicious food that was significantly easier than, traditional pans, and, so it's very great. And we're not sold in stores, and here's why. If you went to the store to get new cookware, and you saw 2 pans sitting on a shelf, and they look similar, but one's got a price tag that says $40, one says $400, which one are most families gonna buy?
40.
Yeah, I would. I didn't know there was any difference between pots and pans and then cooking equipment. Something actually engineered, designed with your food and your family in mind, not just a stamped bowl with some handles, okay? So, let me show you how this works. What's that?
I like that one, that's a good size.
It's a cute little 3-quart. It's very cute. 4-quart.
Well, it's a steamer.
Yeah.
It's
This
a
is
steamer?
this. This is yours. This is yours.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got that little steamer basket that goes inside of there. All right. So let me show you how this works, and then we're gonna get to cooking. So there's one key thing you guys all need to know, and I'm gonna have you repeat this after me in a second, and that's medium, click, low. Okay? Can you guys all say medium, click, low?
Medium, click, low.
Very good. Y'all get chicken. Good job. Y'all get one of these. So what that means, I'm gonna put the food on the inside, I'm gonna put the lid on and turn the stove to,
Medium.
very good, piece of chicken. At about 187 degrees, that little valve's gonna click. It's gonna call you back to the kitchen. We turn it down to low. And that's it. There is 0 other steps when it comes to cooking. So let me break it down. So first is the vapo valve. And why this clicks at 187, if you guys study about nutrition, did you all know that the nutrition of your food and the flavor of your food goes hand in hand? So if we destroy the nutrition, we destroy the flavor, yeah. Additionally, a lot of our vitamins and minerals that are in our food are heat sensitive. And so anytime we cook over 200 degrees, so if you're boiling, steaming, microwaving, roasting, they're 350, 450 higher, that destroys a lot of nutrition, which destroys that flavor. So this has a built-in alarm for you. So you could be chasing grandkids around the house, I don't know, whatever you're doing. And this is gonna go, hey, come save the flavor, come save all the nutrition. So dinner always tastes amazing, and it's that peak of nutrition you paid for. It doesn't get destroyed when you cook. And you know when you have confidence in that because of the Salad Master Vapo valve.
I won't burn it.
Yeah, it won't burn it. Yeah, it's done before that alarm goes off. Yeah, 100%. And then our second part, and this is the part, I just love this part, is the semi-vacuum cooking system. So when you go from a medium heat to a low heat in a sealed container like this, the air on the inside shrinks, it dries the heat in, and it cuts your cooking time in half. That means you can throw a chicken breast in here, throw some seasonings, medium, click low, you're eating in 12 minutes. Okay, frozen.
That's why our pressure cookers are faster.
Which are really great for meat, but have you ever done vegetables in them?
Yeah.
You have, and if you
Get
notice,
meatloaf.
And not stew.
stew, and if you notice, the vegetables will come out mushy and bland.
Yeah.
And again, that's that high heat ripping through the nutrition, ripping through the flavor. But why did you use this pressure cooker? Because you want it to be cooked
Because-
fast. That's right.
Because we forgot to put it in the crock pot.
That's
true, we
Very good, yeah. So with Salad Master, it's gonna have that same concept as a pressure cooker, but instead of using high heat to get the heat in, it uses that medium to low. So this is a fun story you say. When I was single, I come home from the gym, I throw a chicken breast on one side, cubed up sweet potatoes on the other, and I turn it to medium, get distracted. 3 to 5 minutes later, turn it down to low, and then I go take a shower. Would you ever put food in your cookware and then leave, go outside and garden?
Yes, I do. Regularly.
Now, why can't you just turn it off?
Because you still need it's not quite done cooking. It still needs to cook for a few more, about 10, 15 minutes.
What does it do
But
when
then
it's done?
But then if you want it, it just looks pretty and sits there.
And it finishes cooking on its own.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
can,
but you have to turn it off.
so you,
before it
yeah,
overcooks.
actually, great, thanks for bringing that up. You ever notice that, you ever had the experience maybe when the kids were younger, like, hey, everybody stop what you're doing and come eat before it gets overcooked? That's because when we cook with higher heat, there's a really narrow window between when things are done and when things are overcooked. It's really narrow. That's because we're cooking at a high heat. With Salad Master, because it's cooking at a low heat, you have a huge window. So you eat when you're ready. So if that's done in 10, 15 minutes, where that's done, the chicken breast and vegetables,
10 to 15 minutes?
That's
A chicken breast.
chicken breast, thoroughly cooked, not falling apart like a shreddable,
Yeah.
but completely cooked. I've even done it, I used to do this guy here all the time, where I would do, put 4 chicken thighs on one side, cubed up sweet potatoes and broccoli, all in one pan, medium cooked low, I made it in 15 minutes. If I do that in traditional cookware, by the time that chicken and potatoes are done, that broccoli's wrecked,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And again, that goes back to that high heat problem. When you're at a low heat like this, you have a huge window of when you're ready, so you can eat when you're ready, not when you're traditional bossy pots and pans. And because you ladies don't look like women that like to be bossed around. Surprising you don't cookware that bosses you around, that's weird. So anyways, so with salad, with Salad Master, you don't have to worry about that, okay? You don't have to worry about that. You just turn it to medium, valve clicks, turn to low, and then eat when you're ready. If that's 15 minutes, great. If it's an hour, great, doesn't really matter. And if you're gonna be longer, then you just can totally turn, after 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes, you can turn this off and it'll stay hot for a good 45 minutes. Like it'll still keep it on there, okay? Then the third part, so I love that because the vapor valve makes it taste good, the semi-vacuum makes it super fast, and then it also has a multi-layer thermal core. Y'all ever seen cookware like this? Yeah, it's got a thicker slab at the sides then. You guys know what that thick slab's for?
Heat.
Yeah, so distribute the heat. So you know where the burner mark or coil mark on the bottom. Salad Master thought this was kind of an inferior design because then you're only cooking from the bottom, which makes you have to do this. I don't know about y'all,
That's true.
I got a lot of other things I'd rather do than have to stir. And why do we have to stir? So things don't, yeah, right? And again, bossy hands, right? So with Salad Master, they have the same construction on the bottom as they do on the sides. That gives you even heat throughout the whole thing, so there's no need for pot watching and pot stirring. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. So when you combine these 3 things together, the multi-layer, the semi-vacuum, and the vapor valve, cooking becomes effortless. And so to show you that tonight, we're gonna cook a lasagna on top of the stove. And it's gonna be done in about 20 minutes. Okay, with uncooked noodles.
With
Yeah,
uncooked noodles.
yeah, it's
Well,
so,
at least she's uncooked.
they'll cook
It is so good.
It's like it is so good, right? It's full of vegetables, it's crazy. So that's why we call it the retirement from cooking. You don't have to stir it, cooks really fast, and it makes your food taste like you're a chef. And the last 2 things I'll show you, y'all ever heard of 316 titanium stainless steel before, by any weird chance? Most people have it. That's the same type of metal that doctors would put inside of your body. So if you need like a pin, screw, or rod, they use a 316 because it doesn't add or leach in your bloodstream. Pretty important, right? They put that same type of metal on the inside of all the cookware because we don't want it to add or leach into your food. Also, very important, okay? Yeah, like the Teflon, yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
The lid seems awfully thin.
They work great, I don't know what to say.
Okay, well,
Are they the same? Are those titanium
These
also?
aren't, no, this is a 304 steel, so now this one's about 20 years old, And it's been demoed for years in multiple different countries, like they have this in the AEU. So this is what a really old pan looks like. And you can see it still has, it's still decently in shape. Now the other reason we use this alloy of metal is because it allows us to cook with little to no oil. So let me show you this. So this one doesn't have it on here, but if you go to Williams-Sonoma and you buy all clad, $200-300 a pan, or you drive down to Walmart and spend $30-40 on a pan, all of it's made, this doesn't have it, but it's called an 18/10. You'll see a lot of them stamped on there. It's an 1810 metal. It's a recycled metal. So it's a front of an old fridge, it's a rim off an old Ford truck. They melted it down, stamped it, and sold it back to you. And if you took a microscope and you looked at this metal, it would look like the bottom of a sponge. That's why everything sticks so bad to stainless steel. It's why it's so hard to clean and why you gotta use so much oil when you cook with it. If you took a microscope and you looked at this 316, it would look like the bottom of a glass, it looked like a glass plate, virtually non-porous, doing two things. Number one, giving you the properties of a non-stick, but without the chemicals. So easy cleanup. And then the second thing it does, it allows you to cook with little to no oil. So to show you that tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat this electric skillet here. It's already in, okay? Remind me to tell you that later. Preheat the electric skillet at 425 degrees. I'm gonna take chicken with no oil, no batter, nothing on it, throw it straight in that scalding hot pan. After about 10 minutes, we're gonna take a metal fork and flip it right over and it's not gonna stick. Okay?
Why are you cooking so hot?
Because we're gonna fry the chicken. So bacon.
Because you talked about putting it on medium, because you
Medium.
don't, and then
For vegetables.
425 isn't medium, okay.
Good
You
point.
turned it down to medium if you were doing chicken in that one too.
Now, if I was gonna do a chicken and vegetables in here, then I would use medium. Or if I was doing chicken and vegetables in that one there, I would do a medium temperature, 325. And I'd start with a cold pan and I'd put my chicken
The
and
purpose
vegetables
is
in.
to show that it doesn't stick.
And we're showing different styles of cooking. So we're gonna show you with the lasagnas if you're doing a medium cook low dish. And then we're gonna be showing here frying with no oil. Because when you add oil, I'll talk more about that, but it clogs your cells and that's why you don't feel good after you eat a big meal. You ever had a food coma? That's a big deal. That's not a food coma, that's an oil coma. Because what happens is the oil clogs your cells and will let the glycogen in and out. And so when you take the oil out, you have people who are, you guys know anybody with diabetes, get me in front of them. We make a major difference because we're able to cut that oil so significantly, because your pans don't need it.
When you used it for spaghetti.
Just to put it in the water, just so it wouldn't stick, but it's in the water.
That's fine.
I never did, but you did.
We sometimes use oil when we cook, like making eggs, we'll use oil.
Oh,
But if
that's
you're,
better.
but if you're sauteing, yeah, I know, I agree. But if you're sauteing, a lot of times we do, with oil. I go to a lot of people and they get that gallon thing of Costco oil and they say, yeah, I go through about one of those every 1 to 2 months. And I'm just like, that's a lot of oil.
1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
For you guys, okay, good. Glad you know. Here you go, last thing I'll show you,
Oh,
You use it.
Okay, now what?
self-nesting lids. So you don't end up with one drawer for the lids, one drawer for the pans. And then we also have removable handles, so your handles don't get hot if you have a gas stove. And then my favorite thing is with the handles off, it's basically a big bowl and you can put these right in the dishwasher and the handles don't get in the way.
oh, that's good.
So they're all dishwasher safe. So I'm gonna pass this around for you guys and then we're gonna jump in and start cooking.
I like that part.
Okay. Let's do this, Jen, I get 2 hand towels from you, please.
Oh, that's it. I can tap it. I have. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
Does it feel heavy?
This does feel heavy.
Oh my, yes, it is heavy. These are really heavy.
That's why they're good.
That's
That's
why
why
These
you're
are
paying,
real.
that's why you're paying big bucks for them.
That's because
Why do
they're
you bring them?
made out of 310 steel.
Why did you bring them?
I don't know.
Well, those are the 2 quarter.
I would like,
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that tonight, we have. Okay, all right, let's jump into cooking, you guys.
okay,
Okay, we're gonna do some fun here now. I need to rinse these off real quick.
You're gonna use that in the lasagna?
No, we're gonna make applesauce first.
Are you making a salad? That salad that you guys made was so good.
Yeah, we're gonna do that again tonight.
Oh, my
oh,
heart.
so that's too bad.
What's that?
So
easier too,
You will like it.
yeah.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
I like it?
Yes, of course.
Well, okay.
Now, you will like it.
Hmm.
All right.
Carrots in that pan on that picture.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so here's our Salad Master machine. Comes with 2 slicer cones and 3 stringer cones. So these are good for like strawberries, mushrooms, bananas into a fruit salad, scallop, potatoes, radishes, things like that. And then these are gonna be your stringer cuts. So this is a fine one for like Parmesan cheese or zucchini bread, carrot cake, graham cracker crust. You can zest with this one too. You can take garlic, all whole head of garlic, take the paper basically off, cut the top off, put it right here, and out comes fresh garlic. You can do the same with ginger. You don't have to pre-cook the ginger or pre-cut it up. It makes it so much easier. You just ginger, pull it out, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, these are really, that's a great thing. I don't know what happened, mine probably got left behind.
Oh, that one thing.
And then this will be your stringer cut, like zoodles or shoestring hash browns. And this is gonna be your French fryer cut. You're gonna see me use that tonight. We're just-
What?
This one's the French fryer cut. Comes out like little French fries.
Okay.
You'll see me use that tonight. So what we're gonna do is we're just put it here, and I just put my hands on top, right? And I'm just gonna go down to where I think the course is, and I'll stop. Okay, and I just rotate. Just keep rotating it around. Now y'all like speed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Was that fast? Was that fast?
Yeah.
Did I mention how to get one of these for free? Did I go with that? 2 couples laughing at the bad jokes?
That's, no. That's right. And that's a lot faster than running to Smith's, a place that you hate, to shop. You
True that, true that.
So I just love that it gets everything, and then it is fast. This is why we have so many people start, when they get their chopper, they just start eating so much more fruits and vegetables, because they're like, well, shoot, it's so easy. If it's this simple, then I can do it. And, I know I did. That's when I started eating way more vegetables when I had this. Okay? And getting, we pay for our food by the pound, so this is getting everything. Just like that. Put the edges there. No, waste not, want not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa used to say. Okay. We do have a rule, Hillary. Whoever finds the seed has to do the dishes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cook these the traditional way. I guess I should have.
You're gonna cook the apples?
We're gonna cook the apples tonight.
Making applesauce.
We're gonna make
Oh,
applesauce
I
2
thought you
different
were saying
ways.
salad.
He's gonna do that too.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole bunch. We're doing salad, applesauce, and lasagna and everything. So we're gonna put some in each of the pans. We're gonna use your little steamer here one. Usually we use smaller pans than this, but we didn't have any. So, okay. Now, what I'm gonna show you with this, now I put them in here differently in each one on purpose.
Both of us can't lean on that.
Boys need something to lean, you wanna lean on the table, that'd be good. All right,
You got it?
now,
We want a cheers on, sit right here.
now how Salad Master works is we do need a little bit of moisture in here so that it evaporates and land on the lid to roll off to create that seal. So if I was doing a dry vegetable like broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, something like that, I'd added a tablespoon or 2 of moisture. But with these apples, there's plenty of moisture in there. I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna put the lid on there, put it on the stove and turn it to what temperature?
Medium.
Good job, piece of chicken.
Then you
Now-
can click it.
Yeah, then we turn to, right.
See, when I say piece of cake, that's easy, it's
Piece of cake, piece of cake, I know.
Piece of chicken.
We normally would say cake, but we have rice cake. I gotta do those. Now with this traditional pan, what do I need to add to this pan to make it work right? Yeah, because if I don't, what happens at the bottom? Burns and scorches. So I'm gonna add some water to this. I'm gonna turn it to medium, just like this guy. Once I start to see it simmering, then I'm gonna stir it, right? Make sure it cooks evenly, then I'm gonna turn it down to a low simmer. And my grandma said you have just enough water till you start to see it. And I'll use our fancy Berkey water here.
See, I wouldn't use that pan for that.
I would use a
I only steam vegetables in it.
I would use a smaller pan if I had it.
Well, I mean,
Well, that's one.
What's that?
No, but he's a magic, yeah, he's a science experiment.
Oh.
Just for the size. So we just put a little water in there. Normally I would prefer, if I was doing this little, I'd use a little 1 quart, not a 2 quart like the 2 and 3 quart like this, but working with what we got today. Okay, put them on stove, turn to medium.
vegetables.
With the steamer. Mhm.
Do you have different sizes of this? What's your other cookware made from?
Well, I have.
Do you have other
This is
stainless
for-
steel or other non-stick?
That's yours.
That's
That's
yours.
the one.
That's yours. That's one you use it? Okay. They'll cook, so if I had a little guy of that one, I would be doing the same thing. I would be using, I would use that just the one quart, do the same thing, add a little water, turn it to low, medium, until it simmers. Okay, let's make our lasagna, our veggie lasagna here, veggie pasta we call it. And now if you're following along your list there, if you open up your sheet really quick, I'll show you something.
This?
So if you look down there on the bottom left, right up here, you'll see the little 1 quart. That's what we did that's normally what we do the applesauce in, is that guy there. I really like it because you could do one side of vegetables or oatmeal or leftovers. And then this here is the 9-inch, that one down there, that's this guy here is the 9-inch, okay, that we would normally do, that we did there. And then this is the 11-inch large skillet. This is the workhorse piece of everything that we do. That's the one that has the bell peppers in it, okay? None right there. So you can do a half a fillet of salmon in here and a side of vegetables in 14 minutes, and your house will not smell like fish.
Do you have to turn the fish over?
No. And it's so good. Like my boss was like, it's the best fish you'll ever have. And so I made it where I did a salmon with some pesto on top, Costco pesto, and some vegetables on the other side, and it took about 14 minutes. And I called him, I was like, yeah, about that fish. He goes, best fish you ever had. And I was like, yeah, it kind of was. Like, it's really good. The house doesn't say.
Does it ever get crispy in these?
You can crisp them, but then again, you would be using a higher heat. And
Yeah.
instead of using like oil, you would just do like 2 or 3 drops of oil. Would be plenty, just enough to get on there to get that crispy. Okay, and then we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the number of ingredients we're gonna use tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? Those are,
Is that for the lasagna?
yeah, for the lasagna. This is what we're gonna put in our veggie lasagna tonight.
No pasta.
Well, it's no lasagna.
He's got
Pasta
noodles.
It is not, it's not. That's why I call it a veggie pasta sometimes. Because where's your silver?
Oh, it's over here.
That's the reason we're using these. You can use the regular lasagna noodles, just the normal plain ones. It just takes like an extra 5-10 minutes. So for the purposes of this, we're gonna use these rotelli. Are these gluten free or not?
No.
No, okay, good. And so we're gonna use these just to show you.
What if they were gluten free?
They work exactly the same.
Oh.
I usually always cook with gluten free because I came from Portland where we run into people with food allergies like all over the place. And so we just, what's that?
What's magic about Portland?
My guess is it's the tree pollen. Because compared to Portland and here, I find that people in Portland eat healthier generally than here. But I think it's the tree pollen pulls their immune systems down so hard, they're way more susceptible to diseases. It's the only thing I can think of being there, is that, so.
Rains
anyways.
too much.
What's that?
Rains too much.
Yeah, rains. What was I gonna show you? Now, if I was gonna do this dish, if you were gonna do this dish at home, I'd use this guy. I wouldn't use this big, unless you wanted to eat it for 2 weeks. Okay, this is
Well, I
like,
do
this is
everything for 2
7 day. You said 7 to 10, so I didn't want to teach
Well, I put them in the freezer.
Oh, you know,
I eat
okay.
it for 3 days fresh, and then.
Okay, good. All right, now what I'm gonna do, let me grab my phone here. Well, Hillary, you got it here. Do you have a stopwatch on your watch there?
Well, I just noticed it was 6:56.
Sorry, my mom was texting me about the funeral.
Hey Siri,
Here, do this.
set a timer.
Wait, we're not gonna get a text. Okay, so here, go ahead and hit start on that. And I just wanna show you how easy this is, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna use is have you guys gone to Trader Joe's?
Yes.
You go there?
Long ways away.
Oh, it is a long
It
ways.
is.
Oh, it is a long.
But I told
Have you had this sauce? This, sir, if you wanna tap your finger in there, it's $1.99 a jar.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it's better than Rayo's. Sugar is way low on the list.
good.
And,
Oh, that is good, Jim. Well, Jim is the connoisseur of spaghetti stuff.
So I like to go, so what I like to do is, so what I'd like to do is I'll go there and just buy like 10 bottles of it, right, and bring it home and use it since it's so far here. I'm gonna restart that. Okay, so what all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my sauce, I'm just gonna put some right here on the bottom of it, okay? Now I'm gonna take my noodles, now what do I normally have to do to noodles?
Boil them.
Again, bossy pots and pans you must have.
Lasagna.
You don't do it. If you wanted to, you just wanna make sure there's sauce all around your noodles, even if you're doing the regular lasagna noodles, and that'll work perfect. You just need sauce around. As long as they'll do that, they'll hydrate up just fine. Okay, you hear that clicking behind me? What's that telling me to do?
Put it very slow.
Oh no, go to low.
Well, that, I was listening to the stick as you.
Sure.
Yeah. I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, so we turn that to?
Low.
Here's a spoon recipe.
Oh, thank you, that worked too, perfect. Okay, now this one here, we're not quite simmering yet. We need a little bit longer. We'll let that keep going.
I don't even remember what we put in there.
Apples.
Apples.
Great apples.
Okay, now next I'm gonna do, so I got my noodles, ready in sauce, and then I'm gonna add in, let's do some sweet potatoes, some yam. Do you guys eat much sweet potatoes?
I do not
Oh.
like the
Sweet potato fries.
Oh, yeah, I like the orange one.
I usually do two. These are a little sweeter, but you can do either which color that you like. I like the orange ones too personally, I just like the color better. But everybody that I've had do this, I said, have you tried the white ones? They're like, oh yeah, it tastes better. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yeah, they really like it.
It's so
I like that.
Well, this is
I like
potato
the
one is
pan
right
right underneath.
This one's a sweet potato, the orange ones are yams.
Really?
It technically, yeah.
Okay.
We,
Oh.
in the West Coast though, we switched, we call them the other which way. So it's kind of funny. All right, let's do you ever do zoodles? Does anybody ever do zoodles? Okay, I'm gonna try to show you
I
something
did
different.
once.
What is this?
Do you wanna try the machine?
Yeah, we'll do it.
So you're taking it right here.
Are your hands
I'm
clean?
gonna show you what to do,
Yeah,
then
go
you're gonna
wash
do
your
it, okay?
hands. I did wash them before they started, but
All right, here we're gonna pause it.
we have a tough crowd. You're just.
This, by the way, is my favorite dish. We do this for families at all of our dinners, and this is usually something they start cooking at least once or twice a week because it's so good. Okay, now what I'm gonna have you, okay, so we're gonna do, here, stand on the left side of the way you do it. So you're gonna put your hand right here, there's no cutting edge on the side, so you wanna keep it in the middle. It's gonna go brrrr, and as soon as you can, you're gonna get your pinky on here, okay? And we have like that much left, we're sticking, okay, so about a half an inch, okay, good. So, put it there, turn it around, told you, yeah?
That's not forcing me, but
Yeah,
okay.
go great.
He's fast for you guys.
You're doing well.
Yeah, watch out for your
What?
pinky.
Oh,
Just turn it just a little bit like this.
No, you,
Yeah, keep going,
oh, I thought you were.
you're doing great, you're doing a great
It's
job.
falling, it's not in the center.
Go,
Watch out your pinky.
just like that, push down. Just don't get no more red sauce. We say that everybody has a heart, we'll have you come back and do potatoes in a minute when it's safer. We usually say everybody has a hard time to tell their fourth vegetable, but their fourth vegetable, they're like, oh, that's how you do it pretty
I
easy.
can't believe you put your hand in there.
Yeah, there's
No,
nothing
it says
here.
not to do that.
Feel it, there's nothing in there to catch up.
It's all.
I mean, if you're trying, I mean,
Okay, I guess, yeah,
but
give it a try.
I'm not trying.
Okay.
Now, do we love mushrooms, like them, hate them?
Hey, them.
Hate them, okay, so since we hate them, what I'm gonna do, now you have one of two choices. I assume it's the texture most people hate.
Yes.
You don't like the taste either? Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break them up like this, and then what that allows you to do is that allows you to pick them out if you'd like, okay? Remember, when we keep the nutrition, we keep the flavor. So I have a lot of folks, especially if there's husbands that don't like to eat vegetables, I have a lot of husbands that'll start like, oh my God, and kids are like, oh, this actually starts tasting good because we're having the good, because we kept the nutrition there, we kept that flavor. Okay, and I'm gonna do a little zucchini, or a little carrot, I'm sorry. Carrot? Yeah, we lost them already. Josh, you saw that piece that went out there? This thing's so advanced, it knows the back piece and just kicks it out. Oh, there's more. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Okay. Have it in like that.
I never would have thought about those carrots in the.
That's here.
A lot of people do it.
Bitchy.
We're gonna talk more about that later.
First, I don't eat a lot of things on it.
Okay, sauces like this.
Hardly
But
ever.
remember,
Are you-
everything he thinks is for us to eat, to
You
not
should
eat
get,
500
You
calories
should do,
every
butter
day.
chap next time.
Those definitely.
Hey, what did you
Oh.
guys call for dessert? The dessert,
Yeah, we have
what's for dessert?
These rice cakes. We were gonna do cake tonight, but
Oh.
we had a little snafu that happened, so we.
Oh, shoot, the chocolate cake was so good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry about that. We're not gonna do that today. Little snafu.
Well, you can't always have cake.
We do cake with no oil. It's so delicious when we do it.
So
Huh.
good.
With no oil, full of vegetables, it's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, just put it right on top. Right on top of my spinach. And we'll do the mom thing.
Yep,
Mom,
yeah, Rich moved the jar out to get all the sauce.
How you doing there, Jim?
He's had a headache, so he's
Had a
gonna,
headache?
Do you need something for it?
he's asked how you're doing there, Jim, I said he's had a headache.
Do you need, mobile?
See the cheese.
Oh,
Oh.
Can you use smaller cheese? Just use that one.
Yeah, we just use a finer shred.
The one that comes in a packet,
You
already
can,
done.
if you read the ingredients on there, it says cheese and it says cellulose, which is a derivative of bark dust. Or it'll say cornstarch and yay bread and sugar to your cheese. And that's why they melt funny. So what we do at our home is we'll take a 5-pound block of Tillamook just like this, shred it into a Ziploc, shred it up, put it in a Ziploc bag, and it's the same thing. It just is a lot faster. Okay,
Great.
go ahead and hit stop on that for me. Yeah, this is the real deal, so it won't melt fine in. Here, I'll show you this. Here, we'll do a little extra. This is always fun.
So y'all know that 6 minutes and 41 seconds,
Mhm.
0.18.
So we'll have a little. Well, appetizer.
thank you.
I don't eat cheese.
You don't need cheese?
I do.
Not playing. I do.
Mm.
Oh, it's good.
Ooh, mm.
Oh, Josh wants some.
Oh, that's good.
Thank
Thank you.
Must be quite fresh and
Mm-hmm.
just raw cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, good thing, huh?
Is this a Tillamook or is this,
This is Winco.
provolone?
This is mozzarella. We usually use pepper jack, but there was a request for no pepper.
I like the mozzarella, but I don't eat it plain.
Okay, now how long did that take
That was
us?
really good.
So
6
6:40.
minutes and 41.
6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So what I wanna share with you, I'll ask you, if this tasted good, would this be something you'd be proud to eat, make for the family?
Well, yeah.
Mhm. The reason I wanted to show you this is an example of what you're gonna learn when you come to cooking class. In each cooking class, we teach you 5 recipes just like this, designed to be prepped in under 10 minutes, and this will be done cooking in under 20. And so it's all stuff that's high vegetables, high nutrition. Now, if you wanted to add meat to this, you easily could. You could pre-saute a little bit of hamburger or Italian sausage and put that as a layer. I personally like to do the frozen meatballs, like the Costco meatballs. I'll put those in there, that's great. If you got real young grandbabies, you wanna get them to eat the vegetables, I'll do dino nuggets. So gross. They're so gross, so gross. And so, anyways, but I'll do that and you can easily add that in there. But again, this is what we're gonna teach you when you come to cooking class. And before we leave tonight, I'll show you how you guys can get signed up for the next class that we're doing.
And you don't salt anything.
Remember, when you keep the nutrition, you keep the
Flavor.
flavor. And so what happens is the reason we're not salting this is that to show you, we'll do salt here in just a little bit. But the reason I'm doing this is to show you that you don't have to add the extra stuff if it keeps the original there. We're so used to using cheap pots and pans that so destroy the nutrition and the flavor of foods that we're trained that we have to over salt and spice and season everything, otherwise it tastes bland and gross, and that's why most people don't like vegetables, like the healthy stuff we're talking about. But when you keep that nutrition and flavor in there, it's so extraordinary that it's like, wow, I mean, I may salt it, but it's a dusting. It's not like I normally would do it, again, because of the salad master cooking system. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the stove.
So when you go to the classes, obviously all of it is cooked in Salad Master,
Mhm.
right? And so if we didn't have Salad Master, it would do a whole lot of good to,
Well, one, yeah, you'd be crying a little bit. But what we do in the class that really inspires a lot of people is that you can get this for free. And so usually at every class, we do at least 2 dishes or 2 salads.
Mhm.
So you're gonna get a lot of experience with that. And because you're gonna be eating the food that's there,
Mhm.
it really inspires people around adding more vegetables into their food. They're like, oh, well, because it's so easy, I can do that now, even if I don't have the cookware. Makes sense?
Mhm.
Okay, put on the stove. What temperature?
medium.
Good job. You know how to use your cookware. Fantastic. I'm gonna turn it off again.
And highs for chicken or meats or what?
When I'm frying anything.
Actually, the high temperature is for searing.
Searing.
So that's the processes because when you do that, you make the outer layer to be crunchy, but in the
Oh, those aren't, I
juice,
don't wash those, that
it's
was.
just the juicy
Sorry.
steam.
That's
That's why you need to do searing. I think most of the restaurants, that's what you're doing when they use high heat.
That's
what
Yeah.
That's primarily for
Yeah,
Those towels in the bathroom, you're not supposed to use.
it's just more of a,
like usually when we do our steak, we at least do like around 12 minutes. When you do searing, it's really juicy. Medium rare, it's really good because it will lock in the moisture.
okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead, so I stirred those, I'm gonna turn those down to a lower simmer. All right, let's make some fried chicken, guys.
how does her applesauce look over there?
It's a simmering away.
So
It's
you turned
simmering.
it down to low?
I didn't turn it to low, I turned it to a low simmer. Because with that kind of cookware, because it doesn't have that semi-vacuum in there,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna, I gotta keep it at a higher temperature to work right. And so, do that. Okay. I'm gonna grab chicken there, thank you very much. Okay, now, did you literally pull that out and pull that back in? That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yes.
Good job. Cheryl was extraordinary in the kitchen. So fun. Okay,
What she pulled out what?
well, she literally slid it out. I'm like, how did you get the chicken out of there
Yeah.
without opening the whole package?
Ah, gotcha.
That sounds like, that's
They
impressive.
don't have the skin left, I put in a guilty.
That's right. The Filipinos, when they cook, they leave the skin on, and I'm like, us Caucasians don't want the fat, like it, so. All right, now have you ever seen, this is really cool, this is our electric skillet here. You might like this too, Jim, is that, have you ever seen an electric skillet where everything burns and sticks right in the middle, or where the square is? Because that's where the element is, right,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Salad Master thought that was kind of an inefficient or dumb design, because then you're only cooking in a circle and only half your pancake gets cooked.
Yeah.
So what they did is they suspended their element between the top and the bottom layer, and there's a high-grade oil in here.
Oh,
You
my
hear that?
goodness,
It
yes.
never changes.
About every 30,000 chickens. No,
What
that's right.
kind of oil?
10, I don't know, it's just a,
It's
it's
a-
an
It's
average 1040.
the kind that you don't eat.
I don't know, it's just, I think it might be a mineral oil, but it's just designed, it's really easy to, it transfers the heat all the way up the sides. So you can do a cake in here, you can do a pizza in here, a shepherd's pie, a stir fry, you can use it like a slow cooker. So it's really, really versatile. This is our 12-inch version of it. We also, for those that are cooking single here, we also have a 10-inch version. And so if you're cooking for just one person, it's a little bit easier to use because it's obviously small. Now what I've got here is, Cheryl, take all the skin off, and I've got it here, I'm just gonna put it in nice and gentle.
Oh, those are not breast.
No, these are chicken thighs, chicken
How come
thighs.
that's hot?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you have to
This is
put
the
it in a
Bluetooth
little
model. I had it
I love it.
I had it pre-cut.
Oh, over there, oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Now, let me ask you all a question. Would you ever cook chicken in your cookware like this with no oil?
No,
Why not? What would happen if you did?
yes.
Stick and burn. So what needs the oil? Is it the cookware or the chicken needs the oil? Yeah, because the cookware is porous. So I think it's really interesting when somebody would say to me, you know, hey Jeremy, we're gonna eat real, we're gonna eat healthy. And I go, you are? You wanna open it up? And I'll say, yeah, and they're like, what are you gonna do? They're like, well, we're gonna make a stir fry. And if you're gonna make a stir fry, what's the first thing you add to the pan?
Oh, oil.
Oil. Excuse me. And if you look at like olive oil or avocado oil, it's 120, So you gotta add 200-300 calories to a normal pan just to make the dumb thing work right. Then you're cooking all that fat, calories, and oils back into your food. With Salad Master, we're cooking the fat and calories out, okay? So,
Crazy that.
right? So,
Yeah. Okay.
and
But
so,
that's because the thighs have more fat in it than the breast.
and you can still do, it's the reason for it is too is that, because remember how this metal's virtually not porous like a glass plate? If you did this in this pan, it would stick like crazy, because it's got all those microscopic pores that hold the food and then, you know, and then it's hard to clean. So with this, you don't. Now, I've done this many times with chicken breasts. That's my favorite. I've been to a dinner, I had somebody else pack my cookware, and they forgot to put the chicken in. Got to the dinner, I was like, you have frozen ones? And so I literally would put frozen chicken breasts in here and do the exact same thing. And it's about 10 minutes on each side, and you've got fried chicken with no oil. Okay? But
You
it's
guys cook it a little long.
probably a little, no,
Because it was frozen.
Yeah.
about 10 minutes and 10 minutes. This way I can do about 8 and 8. Yeah. Yeah, and Jim, let me just tell you, this chicken comes out so good. They say that if Colonel Sanders would have had Salad Master, they'd have made him a general.
Don't laugh!
At least a bird kernel.
Dumb dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen, dumb dad.
At least a bird kernel.
Oh, Jim, that was good.
All right. Have y'all ever seen the guy on TV? He's like, bam, or off his elbow, Salt Bay.
No.
That's an old school thing. You haven't seen Salt Bay? You're young enough to know Salt Bay.
Salt Bae.
It's what his name was, and he would season things like this, so it would hit here and then flake out. And the whole idea of, or, I know. He had a big restaurant with $1,000 steaks, and it went out of business.
And then here he goes.
Benghazi or Benghazi, whatever his name is, he would do the bam. But what they're doing is while they're being dramatic, they're demonstrating a cooking technique. And what that is that if you salt up high, there we go. If you salt up high, you'll get a more even distribution of salt than if you do the railroad.
It's very Cheyenne.
Oh my goodness, and it causes it to kick. So we're not gonna do that. Ugh. Where am I going over here? Okay, now I'm gonna plug this guy back in. Maybe, there it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna teach you all a rule, and then I'm gonna break it. Okay, so I'm gonna start away and I'm gonna end it. Now, if we were gonna bake this, like a lasagna, a fish, a casserole, I would leave the lid on here nice, I would leave the lid on here nice and tight, and I would lock in all this juice and I'd lock in all this moisture, okay? But because I want a good crispy on this fried chicken, where I want that good sear, I wanna get the moisture out of the pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that lid cracked, okay? And that's gonna allow us that moisture to create. I'm gonna, again, break that rule in just a minute. Okay, should we make that lasagna for the salad form?
Salad.
Salad. Okay. Oh, and it's good. Let's do bowl. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna pass this bowl around. You can feel it. We call this the Stanley of bowls.
It's cold.
Yeah, keeps hot things hot, keeps cold things cold, like radishes or right?
Yeah.
Keeps cold things
Does it have
cold.
oil in the bottom too?
No, this one doesn't.
Oh,
No, it's just hollow, like, you know, so the grandkids. All right, so let's use some of the, we're gonna use some of these different cones here tonight. Now I'm gonna show you, I like to start here with the number 2 and the 3 cone, because one of the things I don't like cutting up is I hate cutting up onions. Right? They're good and everything, but they're a pain in the rear to cut. And so what I like to do we have a knife? Where's your knife at?
Nice.
Is that good enough?
Okay, that'll be perfect. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take our number 3 cone, and I will do cabbage. And look at that. You guys eat much cabbage? No? Cabbage is the number 2 cancer-fighting food right behind kale. In fact, one head of cabbage has more vitamins and nutrition than a football field of iceberg lettuce. Right, called
Wow.
crispy pesticide water. And what I want to show you here is, like, imagine cutting up an onion, how fast that is. Right? And there's your
Yeah.
chopped onion. Okay? But let's say you're like, hey, I don't want to do a chopped onion, I want a minced onion. And I'm just going to drop down here to the number 2 cone.
telling me then you?
I was just showing you that you could cut onions and this is how they come up. These are the-
Will your eyes cry?
we make the joke, cut so fast you don't have time. But if you're doing a whole bunch of onions, you can tend to fry that. Okay? Now we're doing purple cabbage. And now we're getting more of a mix. So if you're trying to mix cut something, this is a great way to do it. And purple cabbage has 10 times more vitamin C than green, which is already pretty nutritionally dense.
Vitamin C then what?
It's got 10 times more vitamins than green cabbage.
Oh my
But, you know, and green's already nutrition. I know, look at that,
Yeah.
right? Easy, easy.
Red.
Yeah, right, those deep dark colors there. Now, do y'all, here, we'll do this, we'll do, oh, yes, I'll leave it on there. So we're gonna have a little carrot in here, and I'll show you a couple carrots a couple different ways. So if you wanted to, you can do a stringer cut, go ahead.
Oh, there was a, I think it was a peel off on a garlic.
Oh, it's an onion peel,
Yeah.
yeah. Perfect.
Is that what you need to reply?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here's the number 1 cone, this is gonna be our mincer cut, so if you wanted to fine shred something into something,
Sounds nice.
and then right, easy. And again, that's what I would do garlic, that's how I would do my garlic if I had a whole bunch. I just put it in like that.
I'd ask you the bad question, but why not? Yeah, I like the garlic and the, well, garlic in the jar, you know, it's hard to mix that. I know, that's, I mean, it's so handy and fast. Does that have additional credit sawdust?
I think no, I don't think it has any of that, I think it does degrade the flavor, it reduces the flavor a little bit, but
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't.
Okay, I
When I-
like garlic.
When I cook for myself, we have some at home. So here's that number 5 cone. Right, so it gives you those nice ruffles. Yeah, cucumbers,
Aw,
cute little, here, we'll add one more
Those
since we have them
English
here. Yeah, these aren't, they're like an English cucumber, they're a baby version of it. Okay. And then here, we're gonna add in, some radishes. Now, this is what I love about this hopper part here, is I can just open up the hopper and throw things in the bag. Isn't that fast? Did I mention the best part about this machine?
you're never gonna slice it.
It's free.
again. It's free, okay.
Just have it in.
Okay.
Who's one family y'all have thought of so far that might like to do it like this?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that,
Well,
well, Justin and Catherine.
yeah. If I could get you to come.
Oh, they would.
Free food. Okay, now do y'all ever put fruit in your salad?
Yeah.
So we do a lot of work with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. And they do a lot with cancer and heart disease, diabetes, things like that. What they teach us is that by adding fruits into your salad, those folks that don't like vegetables, well, this naturally sweetens it up where it tastes good. And so it's really, really good on here. This is a real fun one, pineapple. Okay. Do you know the other way to cut these?
Yeah.
With the circles, do you know about the half moon way to cut them?
No.
You guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I normally leave those in there, and the reason
Yeah,
is that wherever the food gets its life source from, that's where the nutritional density is gonna be. So for a pineapple, it's in the core. And because this cuts it up so small, you don't even notice it. But check this out, so I'm gonna do this here. I took, yeah, I took that off the top. Look at that.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, right?
That really,
So fast. So fast. It is not gonna hurt that. I will pay for your cabinets if it does. It will not. Okay. And then what I'm gonna add on here on top is I'm gonna add an orange and a lemon. These aren't oranges, what are they called? Kiwis?
This is the dressing, right?
Yeah. Good job. Oh, for seeds. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, I like to do it this way. Rainbow salad, isn't that beautiful? How fast that was?
You need a bigger bowl.
I know, right? And then I'm just gonna squeeze this right on top. And this is gonna give us beautiful juice. This, another way you can make this, sorry, you don't get that right now. Another way you can do this too is add a lemon as well, in addition to the orange. That'll add a level of, it'll just tweak it a little bit. And I really find that, what I find is that most ladies love lemon, but only about half the guys love it. But we love oranges. And so by adding the orange and the lemon together, the orange will sweeten up the salad and calm that bitterness down of that lemon. Okay, yeah, cones, tossing cones. All right. Perfect. Good. I'm gonna have Miss Cheryl do this because I'm a boy and boys tossing things like this usually goes poorly. Great, thank you. Bring this off. I'll have this right here if I want to.
Yeah, especially if lemon in one for two.
But I'm gonna do this one after. Okay.
The phone number is
Just the three for you, and the four. Zero.
Mom, look what you get to them.
Not very much.
No, I think that's a lot less than usual, so.
Because you wouldn't be making all of these dishes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I love too, is that it does get a little splatter around the edge, but I'm like, you're gonna have to clean up more with a cutting board and knife,
Yeah.
you know? And so this is just a really good.
Use the plastic one, the plastic gets cut up with the knife and gets in the food.
I choose to say that I don't need to ask when it happens. And melted one, is hot sauce.
And the dishwasher.
We had our little fire in the dishwasher. It's really, not flames, smoke,
Smoldering.
and green heat. Yeah.
That's
all
what
we
that
do.
is, the
All we
food
do.
is fast food, it's smelling,
Right off. They just, everything's new. But I get one of the heavy ones and a knife. Because it's,
Yeah, there was pepper in that. There was pepper in there, it got my nose.
Yeah.
I can speak everybody that also. You too also like sneeze because of these spices.
Yeah.
oh, is that what made you sneeze, you date, the spice?
Because I was Tony's.
I don't know,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
me too. I have no idea.
All right. Reach in here, guys, perfect.
So did that beep and make noise?
No,
Oh.
it just, I tried to go there and get it. Because I wanted to, I could wait 5 more minutes.
He left the lid open a little bit.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So it wouldn't be, yeah. Now, well, first thing I'm gonna use on this is a metal fork. Use it like you're renting it. It's designed to be beat on and still have a lifetime warranty.
Renting it?
Like you're
That
renting-
was just-
Yeah, like you're renting it. And how we know it's ready to flip over is when it comes right off the pan. And it just comes off. Sometimes little edges, little pieces will stick a little bit. But guys, look at that golden brown. Right? That's pretty.
Yeah, looks good.
With no oil, just the natural oils that came from the chicken. And even that, we took a lot of that out, so.
Not chicken pie.
Well, those,
Dark meat.
You know, I used to be a really big chicken breast guy, because I grew up in the 90s and 80s, right, where fat was bad for everybody. It was so bad. And we've since learned that that was maybe not the best choice. And so recently, we started getting into chicken thighs, and it is so much better flavor. Like, so much better flavor. So great. Okay, so I'm gonna turn out the sneeze this time.
Don't breathe it in.
Hold my breath. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hey.
Is that music or something? What do I do?
Good dryer.
Oh,
That's music to my ears.
Cool.
What
Got
did you
tennis
say?
shoes or something in it?
I don't know what it's saying.
Just right, it's having a good time.
Okay, okay.
Potatoes, Yukon Golds.
Okay.
Now what I'm gonna teach you guys is how to do mashed potatoes and fried chicken in the same pan. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut these right up on top. Now what's interesting about potatoes is that they kind of get a bad rap, because a lot of people say, well, they're not healthy for you. And they're not, especially if we're using high heat when we cook and water like we normally boil them. And that's stripping all that good nutrition out of them. And so, but what's interesting is that one potato has more vitamin C than an orange and more potassium than a banana. And so during cold and flu fighting season like we're in now, these are great to be eating because they're gonna give you that nutrition you need for your body. In fact, let me show you this. So we're gonna take our number 4 column. I think you guys ever do scalloped potatoes?
Having a ball.
Scalloped
Thank you,
potatoes.
Jan. Thank you for that.
So look at this. You see how it's a little bit darker right there around that outside ring? That's called the nutrition ring. So 40 to 60% of your nutrition is about a quarter inch underneath the skin. So if you peel your potatoes or your carrots or whatever, and you throw that nutrition away, you're also throwing away the,
Taste.
yep, the flavor. Very
Yeah,
good,
thank
very good, yep, very good. Okay,
Yeah, I need to.
right, we got those in there. All right, so we got those in there just like that.
Are those chickens, are they still cooking? I mean, they sound like it.
Yeah, they're still cooking.
Or is it?
Okay,
I couldn't know.
Beautiful, beautiful.
okay. You guys like Lowry's? I always tell people, they're like, we have garlic and salt. Like, so go ahead and throw that away. Like this. Like, this stuff is so good. All right, we're just gonna do a dusting on top of this. Okay, just like that.
What is it? Does it parsley or?
Yeah, it's got parsley in it.
Okay.
Yeah, garlic, parsley, cornstarch, garlic oil, extract of carrot for color. Okay, now I told you I was gonna break some rules earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this lid on here nice and tight because we added the potatoes. If we weren't adding the potatoes, we leave the lid off. Or we leave the lid cracked while we did. Now this valve may click a little bit while we do this. We're gonna do a little controlled chaos. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take my digital timer and I'm gonna turn this to 10 minutes.
Oh,
And-
that's cool.
And in 10 minutes, so it's a countdown timer, and so in 10 minutes, this will turn itself off, and we'll have fried chicken and mashed potatoes in the same pan. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Less dishes to wash.
Very much. Now, excuse me. Oh,
And how are these to clean?
oh my gosh, because,
It's very easy.
um,
It's very easy to clean. You can use ordinary soap if you want, some scrubs if you want to. And actually, if you have noticed, that cooker actually, even the cooker, you burn right actually. We have burned several times because we left it at home. We left for I think 6 hours and we were shocked. When we reached home, actually, thanks God, we still have the house. Yeah, now we put it into the burn. But it doesn't.
Can't put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you can. It's dishwasher safe, even with this one.
yeah, just don't put the digital probe in there, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh,
The rest of it.
it's in the probe because the probe has some circuit with it.
that salad looks good.
Let's talk to her, you won't want to.
Leave me alone.
Just you will see if the what is that? The apple sauce is okay. Maybe I can squeeze on the cake.
On the butt?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
He does have cake, okay.
okay,
After
okay, yay, all right.
7 ibuprofen.
We've got Advil, ibuprofen,
I have
Motrin.
naproxen in the car, if you want that.
Would you like Advil, ibuprofen, Excedrin? No, I'm good.
I was fine then.
Motrin's
When I
good.
get, because you get headaches a lot.
Motrin is good.
No, I have a hard
Advil
time.
might work.
Okay,
You did?
1 or 2 taps,
That's fine.
Wow.
1, 2 taps.
It is.
Honey, can you give me some
Give
water?
me too.
Yes.
Yeah, I can still smell it.
Yeah, the window's open.
Oh. I just want to, the air to circulate because of the spikes.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
good
Yeah.
the one keeping us.
idea.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about nutrition. Now remember, if I say nutrition, I also mean flavor, right? They go together. So do you guys believe that what you eat and how you prepare your food can affect how you look, how you feel, and how long you live?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right? And whose responsibility is to take care of your own health? If you want to point to her.
Don't look at me.
And we all know people who suffer from like heart disease, high cholesterol, digestive problems, high blood pressure, obesity, cancer, diabetes, stroke. And what these all have in common is they're all food related. They're either promoted, slowed down, or reversed based on diet. The reason you see diseases run in families is because diets tend to run in families, right?
Sure.
The way that you cook is probably how you learned from mom, and then also how you taught your kids. This is what good flavor is. Well, she has a love for it.
Okay, I can try to have good.
Yeah.
It's, you could use it.
And so if we're gonna avoid these diseases, so we look good, feel better, live longer, what do we need to eat more of? More veggies. But let's talk about the journey of a vegetable for a minute. You go to the grocery store, you buy the best vegetable money can buy, or maybe you have a garden, and you bring them in, and you put them inside of a nice refrigerator. And while they're in there, they're 100% flavor nutrition dense. But then we take them out of the fridge, and we clean them, we prepare them, we cook them, and then we eat them. Do y'all know what percentage of nutrition we lose on average during the cooking process? What would you guess? Everybody give me a number. What do you think?
50%.
Yep, more?
60.
60?
Oh dear.
I don't know, it depends on if you don't cook them in water, that helps.
What'd you guess?
Well, apparently it's less than 60.
It's more than
No, more,
60.
more than
Yeah,
60.
we were going up and higher. So say
Oh,
75.
if it's less, you're talking, I know that you were doing.
Yeah,
I don't think my.
It's a lot. What do you think? You gotta, well, Jim, I didn't know if you wanted, how much nutrition and flavor, how much nutrition you think we lose?
80%.
You two get the chicken, you two get the chicken. Yeah, it's 60, the scientists tell us it's between 60 and 90%. That's a lot.
It's making more than that.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna do that. Remember, I was gonna say for this time, it's gonna do that. We're just gonna.
Oh,
let
yeah,
it do it.
10 minutes.
It's gonna be a little crazy, yeah. So, that's a lot. 60 to 90% is a lot. So here, let's go with your number. Let's say it's 50%. If I lose 50% of the nutrition, I lose 50% of the,
Flavor.
and then I wonder why we don't like to cook or why we hate vegetables, right? So I'm gonna stand here for, say, an hour, and I'm gonna be watching pot stirring to only eat for 15 minutes, and at a minimum, it's gonna be half wrapped. Then I gotta be some sort of a scientist and chemist to add things back in to make it taste good again. When it started in the vegetable in the fridge, it was fine, right? So when we start in the fridge, it's 100% nutrition dense. By the time it gets to the table, it's kind of wrecked. So let's talk about where does all of that nutrition and flavor go? Well, the first place we know where a lot of nutrition lives, it's in the peel. We talked about that. And you were right on with this one here, Kathy, is that it's 60 to 90% cooking in water. And we lose a lot, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna, oh, okay, they're steaming. I was gonna say, steaming it, does that lose anything in the steaming?
Yes,
Flavor
yes.
still does?
Well, here, this is a great one that goes with water and steaming together, but I'll use this one for water here. So when you steam your vegetables, let's say you steam broccoli. What color's the water when you're done?
Green.
And we know that color equals vitamins. So even though there's just a little bit of water, it's pulling those vitamins, pulling those flavors out of the food. A third way, oxidation. You know how you take a bite out of an apple or a banana, it turns brown from the light in the air? Same thing happens when we stir our food. We're stirring air onto the inside. If we have a glass lid, we're letting light in, doing the same thing. Fourth way, high heat. Anytime we cook kind of over that magic 200-degree mark. So if we're boiling our vegetables, anybody remember what temperature water boils at Fahrenheit? Good job.
Jeez, Kathy.
Yeah,
That's
smart
one
system.
thing I remember.
So is boiling good or bad for the nutrition and flavor? It's bad, it's overturned. So somebody's like, well, hey Jeremy, I'm healthy, I don't boil my vegetables, like steam them. Great.
That's even hotter.
Steam.
I don't eat potatoes for the nutrition.
No,
I
you
just
do
eat
for
it
the
so
flavor.
that, again, put all the butter in it and stuff.
For the flavor.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The reason I'm correcting you right there is because you're gonna see, these potatoes, you're gonna swear they taste like they have a stick of butter. And
Okay,
there's no butter, so it's the flavor you like, not necessarily the item,
All right.
the butter. And then, worst, yeah, steaming, so it's real hot. Microwave is a face of this, it's called nuking for a reason. You may have experienced it if you've ever had a really good meal and you take the leftovers and you nuke them and they come out kind of bland. That's that high heat destroying the nutrition, destroying the flavor when you cook with it. And then the other way is when we use fats and oils, because that oil transfers that high heat right in the food. It's like a micro fry. It's called denaturing. So when we use one or all those methods, that's when we're losing 60 to 90% of the nutrition. But if you're anything like me and Jim, we care less about nutrition, more about the flavor.
But there's that steam.
Let's see.
Coming out.
So water goes from a solid to vapor to boiling to steam. So this is water vapor, not steam. So it's not at that heat level. Nope, I can have that. Okay, and then
Is
this
that the
here.
apples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take this, we're just gonna drain off, I don't think there's much left. I'm just gonna drain this off here. Okay, it's kind of apple-y color, right? And we normally take that water and dump it down the drain. Dr. Mayo, who founded the Mayo Clinic, said if the son had a digestive system, it'd be the healthiest person in the family because he's doing all the good stuff down, right?
Isn't that true?
Yeah, all the juices and the peels and all that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'll show you this. So I want you to see each of these. Give them all a good stir here. And Jim, if you want, this might be a part if you can manage, or you do a little taste test here for you.
Oh, yeah.
Or actually Cheryl will bring it over to you. You're fine. Okay, now what do you all notice first about the two different apples?
Mushy.
This is darker.
Yeah, darker and mushier, right? Okay. So what I have you do, everybody grab a, sorry about that, grab that fork there. Okay, and I'm gonna have you reach in here and grab a bite of apple. They should taste fine. Most people say they taste like a Mott's applesauce. They might need a little bit of sugar, some cinnamon, but they should be good. They should be just fine.
Not real flavorful.
Yeah, probably need a little bit of leaven in there.
Although it is sweet at the.
I think it's really good. Of course,
You like
I'm really
those?
hungry. Yeah.
Good, good, they taste good, okay. Perfect, yeah, make sure you blow on them. Don't burn the, okay. Now, we cooked these apples in this traditional pan here. Did we peel the apples? No. Did we cook them in water?
Yeah.
Did we oxidize it by stirring and having a glass lid? Yeah. Did we use high heat by simmering them the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did we use fats and oils?
Other one,
Not in this
no.
case.
It's okay.
So we did 3 of the 5 killers of nutrition and flavor, and the reason we did that is that's how traditional pots and pans are designed. It's how we have to interact with them. I have to use water or oil so things don't burn or scorch. I've got to stir it so it cooks evenly, and I have to use a higher heat so it cooks sometime today. Salad Master, on the other hand, has been specifically engineered and designed not to have to do this. So I didn't cook with water, I minimized oxidation with a solid lid and no stirring, and I used low heat. As a result, I like them apples. You know the movie?
What is
No.
it?
Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you remember
I've
that?
never seen it.
yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Oh my god.
Better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, night and day. I mean, that was really good.
Very much, huh?
Give me some more.
Do you have cinnamon handy?
Yes.
I'm gonna put some cinnamon here for just a second.
Okay, I'll wait. No, no.
I'm gonna kind of wait. Okay. Now, let me ask you, what made the,
Yeah.
how's that?
We did the
Now, what made the biggest difference in those apples? Was it the apples or the
Oh, you
cookware?
did the what?
Yeah, same. It's how the cookware interacted with the food or had us interact. And so, do this, take a look at that sheet you filled out earlier. I think it's underneath here. And look at that answer, question number 7, and tell me the things that you wrote down there on there. So, Kathy, tell me first, those 3.
Lentils.
Yeah? Chibrock, okay, rattle off what you got.
Pasta, potatoes, chicken, beef, cheese soup, salad, veggies.
Wait one second. That's okay. And so, yeah, so, now, so when you cooked those all last week, all last year, out of traditional pans, this is how your food comes out. No fault of your own, it's how your cookware is having to interact with it. When you have Salad Master, that's how your food comes out, that vibrance, that aliveness, that pop. And that's the reason, so when your cookware creates nutrient depleted foods like this, you have to eat more food in order to get the nutritional density that we're looking for to keep us healthy. because it's depleted, when you have nutrient dense foods like this, you naturally fill up on less and you feel better. Do you see what I was talking about earlier when I said there was that difference between pots and pans and then cooking equipment? Something actually engineered and designed with your food and your family in mind, not just a stamped bowl with handles, right? Isn't that crazy? That's why your cookware makes such a difference in your flavors of your food when you cook. It's a big one. We'll show you the next one here soon. Okay, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put some I call this, here you go, Rammer, you have that now. I call this frosting for the apples. Maybe there's some.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
There it is. Okay.
A lot.
He was about to say whoopsie daisy.
I was just gonna say, I got whoopsie because I got on the counter. Oh. I'm super concerned about all your counters and your cabinets.
Good.
Yeah, right, good. Okay, so try this, and imagine this over some pancakes, or over ice cream or yogurt. Mm-mm-mm. Good deal. Okay, guys.
Pass that over.
Well, that goes on a little bit more cinnamon. Okay, so what we're gonna do,
Apple pie.
you taste those?
Yeah.
That's how all your foods come out when you have salad masters. They come out like that.
Wow, how's this? With the cinnamon.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have about 5 or 7 minutes or so until dinner's gonna be ready. I gotta pull it off and pull the potatoes and all that. What I would like you to do now would be a great time to start making just your list of people you'd like to have over for dinner. If you don't wanna have people over to your home, we'll happily go cook for them privately as well. Okay, some people are like, oh, I'm just like, no, I'm cook private dinner. I'm like, great. Some people are like, no, I want people to come over. It just depends. So, Kathy being single, sometimes our senior folks have smaller folks. They're like, I don't want anybody over my house.
Well, she's got kids.
Oh, you've got munchkin faces. Okay, good. Good to
Well,
know.
I'm not living with you.
They're adult kids.
Not munchkins then, huh?
Like
Well,
my-
she's got very, like,
They're me.
Well, I've got,
okay. I'm gonna start packing up while you guys do that again. Don't remember, you don't have to worry about the phone numbers, just the deal, just the name.
Are you done? Do I have to make your dishes? Do you want some more water?
You can have that occasion.
Hey, put Corwin on there.
Oh, yeah.
Corwin likes to cook.
He does all the cooking. She does no cooking at all.
do you want to vent or the light on or anything
One
there?
of their kids.
We can turn it on now. I had it off because I can't see the flame.
Oh, okay.
The smell from Brussels.
It smells bad, but I have a
Maybe.
Brussels sprout casserole in
He baked it.
Did you get the cinnamon?
It was kind of too harsh.
That's
I'm already transferred.
Yeah.
Beautiful, thank you.
I'm going to transfer this one to copy on your board so that I can use it for.
Yes, of course.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
That would be, you have 2 glass bowls, one to mix a cake in, and then one to hold the potatoes.
Okay.
Do you have
Yes.
that? Do that? Okay.
How big, like that?
Yeah.
It's actually right here.
No. What I was just gonna mention, Raymer, is that sometimes using a fork in there will scratch that. And that's not this big the best, but something like
Is
that.
that, there's
And then one
one,
to mix a cake in.
and then, is that big
Perfect,
enough?
Yeah,
Or do you want, okay.
or this one, whatever.
Yeah, that's good, whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever you like.
Jim, what's Robin's last name?
McCollum.
Thank you.
And we're gonna- Oh, do you want to serve anybody?
Sure.
Hey, so we can gather the plates.
Okay,
and-
everybody wants to grab you, oh, you wanna dish it
If
up?
you'll bring it up, I'll dish everybody,
okay.
make it easy for everybody.
I know I asked, but then,
Mentally.
I know I asked, but then I couldn't remember what, like, you told me.
Okay, here's your lasagna.
Well,
Oh, you should see the lasagna. Whoa.
You will. Okay.
Okay.
What's your last name? Jensen.
Where would you like to put
just set them right next to the salad, right next to it.
Okay.
Four. Grab me a fork. Thank you. Go for it.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
So when we were doing it, I will do a cake for our dessert. So when was the last time? Do you love baking, Henry?
Yes.
You do? Okay. So normally, what are the ingredients when you bake?
Wait, what'd you say?
What are the ingredients when you bake?
Oh, a box of brownies.
It's the same exact. But they usually require at least a cup of water, maybe a cup of
Oil.
vegetable oil.
Oil in it.
Eggs, okay. But for this purpose, we're just going to remove the oil, okay? And the first thing that we need to add for our cake is the cabbage cake. When was the last time you have tasted or eaten cabbage cake?
Never.
Never? So congratulations. At least you have the first now.
Sometimes I just ask people not to tell me the ingredients.
Okay, for that purpose also, we're going to add some sugar.
Sugar? Yeah.
Hold an apple.
Oh.
Sugar, apple sugar. I'm going to add 1, 2.
And we do like apples around our house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
How about celery cake?
Oh, I like celery.
Yeah.
Is there enough nutrition in celery and water?
Yeah, it has more antioxidants. It has more chance of fighting. Then we need to add some cucumber. Do you love cucumber cake too?
No,
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right.
You know something we don't know, Dan.
I use a lot of zucchini in my cake.
Okay. And of course, peanut butter cake.
And, yeah,
Carrots are good.
can you tell me the taste of it?
Rainer.
I'll let
Yes.
you try it and you decide
We're
yourself.
going to
I know, but, yep, we're gonna break down.
Yeah.
How do we do the pot test?
I'm going to
transfer
use
the
this
lasagna after you serve.
Oh, okay, good idea.
Do you have a masher?
I'm just gonna do it with the fork.
Okay.
I'm just, we're gonna be kind of a little out there,
It's cool.
Okay.
I wouldn't even have a masher.
they come out so tender like
And I
this.
was like, I would just leave them alone.
Good, okay, good, I'll stop saying.
Yeah.
Really good. Okay.
Remember, we all grew up in Idaho, so.
Potatoes any which way.
Yes.
But we did.
You were born in Idaho.
No, I was not.
No, you were not, were you? You were airlifted.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
She doesn't remember.
Yeah.
She was in an incubator.
I still need to cook in this
Yeah.
pot.
We're done cooking, you know.
I was not.
No. She was just a little early.
And I'm going to add half of this only because we're going to use these 2 forks.
Only
No,
half.
this is half of the mix.
Really quick, I'm gonna just say this now. With your lasagna, it's gonna stay hot for a while, so you wanna push it around to get that heat released so that cheese drops in there. Do we which one up?
Okay,
Maybe it's served or just put on the table or?
Where do you? You just start with the oldest first. Right there. You sit right there.
You can keep watching
Your next
Raymer if you wanna keep
Next
watching.
open, over here, come in.
Almost ready. And one of the amazing part about this food processor, it can separate even the shell and the, the yolk.
What?
Yes, using this food processor. Would you like me to show you that?
Yeah.
Those are hard boiled?
No,
I'm sorry.
No. No. Boiled?
Yeah, because we're going to use it for the cake. Okay. Look closely. I don't want to miss it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
I feel it.
Okay, so sorry.
But it was, that was really a good one.
Do you want me to show you again? I have
Yeah, I
one more.
just really need to see this, yeah.
Is this where you
Ooh, wow.
Well, no shells.
I feel
Oh, this is bigger.
he's good.
I already got it. More apples.
don't have to dive right in, you can.
I drink out of this, but I'll sit over there.
Okay.
Would you want more water, Doris?
Yes, please.
Yeah, this table, is this your table from your other house?
I have two usually.
Oh, cool.
Usually we have our kids and grandkids.
Get Kathy some.
Kathy. No, this one's gonna get cold.
Go ahead, Gab.
Kind of, you could open up the lasagna and let the heat out.
I will come over here because,
She's a lefty.
well, that's true. That's why I chose her.
Okay, that's hot.
You, okay, this is you, okay?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that chicken is so good.
I like the salad.
I haven't had it yet. I'll wait for the chicken first.
Have you tried the potatoes?
No,
Everything's so colorful, so you know you're getting lots of different varieties of vegetables.
Yeah, they say you're in control, the more color, the more nutrition.
the potatoes. Divine.
That's with no butter.
I get that. I can't believe it, but
And the great part is, 500 calories.
just for leaving
Yummy.
salt, no.
I'm oils and the way
Okay, I'm
it's
oil,
cooked,
yes.
yes.
Oh, those potatoes are good. Oh, what are you making for tomorrow night?
We love you, Jim.
I'm a little bit serious.
Well, whenever we do a delivery, when you get the cookware, we actually cook with you again. And so we make a whole nother meal, so.
Okay, the chicken had the seasoning on it.
I got that.
Mhm.
Chicken had to see, yeah, just a little bit, wasn't a whole lot.
We had different potatoes last time, didn't we?
Oh, the salad is good. But just like,
I need some lemon with that,
What?
What?
on the salad.
Lemon on the salad? Yeah, I think
yeah.
we were just out at the house, it's okay.
I forgot the lemon.
It's okay.
How was the lasagna, you guys? Have you tried that yet?
No.
I'm letting it cool off.
Okay.
He said to open it up a little bit and let
The steam come out?
Mm-hmm. That sure smells good.
Hillary, how's your lasagna that you made? Help me make.
She didn't even get one vegetable cut up, did you?
She gotta have a vegetable cut up, we're gonna give her some credit.
Okay. That was fine yet.
And again, remember y'all, the reason this is coming out so good is that when you keep the nutrition, you keep the flavor. And that's what the Salamaster cooking system allows you to do, is actually keep that flavor to the record.
So are you one of the chief chefs for this? You do this a lot?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Life Changing Dinners is my company.
Life-changing dinners?
Yep.
That's cool.
We say, have one of our dinners, it'll change your life.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just want so much time to put that corn in. I'm just saying what you guys are all thinking.
Let me show you. You wanna show them? Hey guys, I'll show you this really quick. Does this look like any fun to clean?
No.
No, right? But look at this. If you see it wanting to come off, food does not want to stick to this type of metal. It wants to come off of here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some hot water in here, let this set for about 5 minutes, and I'll wipe it out with a paper towel.
You will not. Oh, that's
That's the good stuff.
No salt. You can have salt. Oh, I was good without that. You want some salt on your beverage? Good.
No, I don't get, they need it.
We're going salt and take it out of here. Even though we don't. If we eat salt.
They get a lot more than we need. You pick it up.
So much.
You guys would put on a lot more salt than I would.
We brought one lid, yes? The one that goes to that pan here?
I
Yeah,
bought it.
these two didn't come with lids, right?
Those are not.
Do you know what that feels?
That those are
Those are mine.
Those are, whose was this one?
mine.
This one's yours? Okay. This guy then. I'm gonna snag your lid. Have you done, Dan, have you done the pollution in this one?
That's mine. That's Kathy's.
Oh, that's yours, Kathy, okay. What I'm gonna do here, y'all, these are the same pan. Just
Yeah.
different
Brand?
colors, same,
Yeah. Oh.
Why not?
one's Karaoke, and one is Time and Tate table. Let me see, actually, we'll
They're
do
both
both.
probably Amazon, right?
No.
I'm sorry.
I just added the water.
Done, huh? Thanks.
Oh.
It's like that.
So that's next
Yeah,
slide.
that'd be a really good flavor.
She has next slide?
No, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, I did that, it's already. I don't have next spot.
Your hex spot's on? Okay, good.
I did when they did the dinner here.
Oh, you did?
And you returned it, good job.
And guess what they told me at Costco?
What's that?
That they're glad I returned it. They get a lot of returns on it.
Thank you for returning.
Because of what you're gonna see in a minute. And I had just bought them. We got them for Christmas.
So the other one doesn't have cover.
Yeah, we're just gonna use the metal cover.
Yeah.
Just do all three of them do.
Oh, yes.
I like dark meat. Dark chicken, dark turkey.
I think the lasagna is really good.
It is so good. You can taste it before it's even in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It just is the fragrance.
Baking soda? Your baking soda?
And,
We don't have to wait because the box, is ready.
Well, this is a lot better than you would have had at home tonight, is what we know. Leftovers.
Okay, y'all, there's nothing really to see or do at this point. I'm gonna just tell you what we're gonna do. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a spoonful, like a heaping teaspoon or so of baking soda, and I'm gonna put each one of the two Teflon pans into the stainless steel and then the salad master when she's cleaning. So I'm gonna put a heaping teaspoon in each one. I'm gonna put 2 inches of water in each one, and then I'm gonna boil them for 10 minutes, and then we'll tell you all about it when we're done.
So what? Is this the science project?
This is one, yeah, this and the apples.
Okay.
This is the second one, yeah.
That wall needs something.
I know. I'm working on it.
I know it. You're making a really awesome quilt.
And they're coming next week, the wallpaper.
You picked it
Yeah.
up.
Yep, just arrived.
In here.
Both walls?
Jan, did you need me to help pull that inside with that wallpaper? Do you need me to bring it in for you?
We already brought it in.
Oh, you did?
So, yeah, thank you.
Wow.
So I'm not putting anything up there, so wallpaper.
I didn't see this when you picked.
It's just More the texture.
Kind of a white on white, so like.
Say that again? Oh, you did, nice.
Lemon pie.
Not everybody's thing.
It's okay, Dante wants it.
Do you spray spots on Stephanie and throw it out?
Why would they do?
It's usually forget.
Oh,
The salad definitely needs more orange or lemon or something. Yeah.
I bet the lemon added a lot.
yeah, lemon balances it all out.
Mhm.
It just didn't have any foam.
Well,
Okay. That'd be really good. Oh. You know? Oops.
Are you sewing with, oh yeah, you're sewing with it.
As far as I know.
I am sewing.
Probably. I cannot believe that the pot was good.
Right. I never, there's one more piece of chicken on here. I never do pasta by itself. There's no reason. We have a, for the grandkids, we do a butternut squash mac and cheese.
You have grandkids?
No, for your grandkids.
Oh. No way. Okay, now say that again.
But I'll put pasta on the bottom, just kind of rotel it, macaroni, whatever. And then I'll take chicken broth or you can use water, and I just cover the noodles, barely cover the noodles. And then I add in butternut squash on that machine, because you don't have to pre-peel it.
I love it.
And then cheese and pumpkin spice.
Oh.
And it is so, the kids will devour it, and it's so good, you don't have to pre-cook it, it's only 15 minutes. So it's noodles, with some sort of liquid, so it's just almost covering the noodles. And then I'll put butternut squash, pumpkin spice, and cheese. That's it.
And they think it's regular mac and cheese.
And, well, they don't think it's medium mac and cheese, but it tastes good where they actually like it. And you're putting butternut squash in there, so they're getting, nutrition inside of it, they're not just getting junk.
I had homemade mac and cheese for my sister-in-law.
How was that? She did good?
Happy. How did you figure that out?
She had homemade macaroni and cheese?
Yeah. I hated it up.
Yeah, you hated it?
No, I
Eating it.
heated it up.
Was it good?
It was okay. You just talked about how microwaving stuff. I'm sure it was, tasted better fresh.
So after almost 4 minutes, then we just scrub it. Otherwise you can put it
Paper
in,
towels.
Yeah.
Right.
otherwise you can put it in the dishwasher if you want.
It's a big portion.
Sorry, I gave you a
Oh,
little.
look, I didn't even realize there were, mushrooms.
Mhm.
Where did you get it?
I forgot what they were.
Did you pick them out, Kathy?
Well,
Nothing gets back at it.
That's true.
I've lived too long.
You start eating mushrooms now?
No, I mean, that's just.
We're waiting for you to finish. You've lived too long.
Yeah.
I used to be picky, and now I'm more picky. It's terrible.
Yeah, I thought I was picky.
You are. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's picky, but I'm more picky than she is.
I didn't know that.
I've never met anyone that puts so much pepper on it.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
Is that something your mom did?
Mm-mm, mother didn't eat pepper.
Never?
No, she said it wasn't good for you.
Although she used cayenne pepper like it was,
But that's
Family.
not black pepper.
What made her believe it's not good for you?
yes, of course, it's, the powder room's just to the right.
Oh, thank you.
She learned it somewhere. In one of her health books.
Well, she was pretty smart about all of the stuff that was good or not good for you, so I guess I believe her. I didn't know she did. She said pepper wasn't good.
Uh-oh, are you gonna quit eating pepper now?
No,
Okay.
I use cayenne pepper and sometimes instead of black pepper.
Dad uses it a lot.
You were raised with the whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead.
Yes.
Wait, say that again?
The whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead.
Here,
Yeah,
and look, you're just fine.
and sugar, mom did honey, every use sugar.
Would she use?
Honey,
Oh, honey, yeah, she likes honey. You don't like honey?
because of that. It was too sweet, I think, it was just too sweet. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what else? Molasses. We got molasses.
Instead of,
Mhm.
It was said what? Sugar.
oh, okay.
She did a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Who's the first person I knew that cooked, spinach? I don't like cooked spinach.
Your
You
mother,
guys cook spinach?
your mother has never made this.
Well, this is cooked spinach we just ate in the lasagna.
I feel about
Okay,
that.
but she made that alone, like.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
know, yeah. And she put oils on it or something, so I can't remember. What was it? Oh, yeah, it was probably lemon vinegar or whatever, I don't know. Vinegar, I don't know.
I almost didn't marry you because of it.
The spinach?
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. The live spinach.
The live spinach?
Live. Yeah, it was live.
It looked like it.
Not
Slimy.
Oh, we didn't have spinach.
well, dry liver.
Oh,
Nope,
I
never
was
had
just gonna
that
say
either.
something about the liver. Oh,
Good. Did she make it yet?
no. She tried. What else? Oh, I think I should. And I did like the middle of pancakes.
Wait,
Why
what?
do you eat around the outside of the pancake? You still do that?
She put eggs in the middle of the thing?
No. I would not eat the middle of the pancakes
Why?
because it tasted like eggs.
It doesn't.
Eating outside eggs?
I thought it must be because it was cooked that more.
Probably like,
Fancy it.
yeah, I liked it crispy or something.
What's this?
Well,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
It doesn't like the egg per se or because of that, like the fishiness thing with the egg.
Good.
What's that?
You don't like the egg sometimes? in the
Yeah, I
pancake?
eat eggs now, but I didn't when I was little
Oh,
and
really?
growing up.
Our dad liked them soft boiled and
Runny.
Runny.
Mm-mm. Mm. I like a fried egg that is still pretty ready, and then I just chop it up. And then
My daughter too, because we do sunny side up egg, in just
Yeah.
2 minutes using the electric skillet.
Uh-huh.
When we bought ours, by the way, 9 years ago, my daughter just they like, you know, the hotel things, like when they have the egg, it's just like shining.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But with Salad Master, even if you are not going to add oil, still shining, and it will have less of that fishiness thing in the egg. Or whatever you're
That's the
cooking
good one.
actually. You know, when you are cooking some seafoods
The
or the
fishes.
fishiness thing,
Mhm.
because of the character of the 3168 premium, it will make it less.
Ah,
So it will not smell that bad.
oh, that'd be good for fish.
Yeah.
Or fish, I think it's,
Right, the cake will be ready for maybe a couple of minutes too.
and which one are you cooking the cake in?
Hmm?
Which pan are you cooking the cake in?
The 2 quarts or the
The
9
small
quarts,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
small one.
Or we cook the apple sauce.
Ah, okay, that is gonna be fun.
And sometimes you can use it as some bakeware too if you want to. Maybe if you want to, you know, the top of like roasting maybe turkey,
Mm-hmm.
you can put directly in the oven.
In the oven.
Just remove the handle because the handle are on the side actually. But even though the handle is made up of ebonite,
Oh.
but yours is used in bowling, so it will not easily catch fire. Though we have some testimonies like around the world, it's being posted also on the website of Salad Master. I think the house total burned, but the Salad Master remains. Of course, it's turbulence all over.
The house burned, but this.
Yeah, I think something remains there.
Survived.
And it's a true story by the way.
Mm.
So you can put it in your dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they did is the Salad Master is still intact, but the handles there are some cracks. So what the office did,
April? April?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
How was everything, everybody? Was it good?
Oh,
Were you
way
going to the
good.
meeting? Way good.
So good.
Good.
So, so good.
Good.
And I think
Jessica,
I need a little thing to hit my
and
teeth.
hopefully
Always
the
a lot
next
of
class will be able to see.
All right, I'm gonna have you do two things we're gonna do.
Or do you wanna
Um,
order your machine?
One thing I'll have you do, you just take one per family.
On Tuesday.
If you scan this QR code with your phone, it has an after dinner questionnaire, so you can just answer some questions. When you're all done, you hit submit, it takes you, and I can help you with this stuff with this, beyond comprehension.
She gets it.
I'm not, I know, some,
Right now.
so I,
Sometimes
I'm like half illiterate, I feel like people older than me have got better, I don't know. But anyways, when you're all done and you hit submit, it's gonna take you to our link tree, and you can scroll down to Harriman, and you'll see there's one blue dot on the calendar for each month of when we do the cooking class in Harriman.
Oh.
The class is 6 to
So
7:30.
that's March.
When you're there, we're gonna teach you
Yes.
5 recipes.
March.
They're all 6 ingredients or less. We don't do any selling at that event. I mean, they came and asked us, I guess, but there's no selling. It's all about just food and education, 'cause